still lie awake, tired and alone. Then it's 6 in the morning, so I try to start my day. But all these sunny skies still turn to gray. I'm waiting for the morning light, 'cause I can't sleep tonight.
S2 member, or more specifically, the S2 member framework. It's the free version of the software. I'm a huge fan, and I'm also excited to be part of the development team behind the software. Aside from the features and functionality of this plugin, it is arguably one of the most well-documented plugins that you will find in the plugins repository here at WordPress. Large community behind it, and it's open source. Key for me, when I'm looking at a membership platform, I want to know that I'm going to have access to the source code should I ever need to. You know, if I want to just know what's going on behind the scene, at least I want to be able to do that. With S2 member, you're getting the source code, and also just a tip here, if you upgrade to S2 member Pro, you also get the source code with the Pro portion of it as well. Even though it's a paid upgrade, you do get the source code. So just something to keep in mind. Also, a little tip here, at s2member.com, click on the link that says forums right there, and that will bring you to this free registration page. I really suggest that you get an account here. There are like 50,000 forum posts here on the forum where people have written in asking questions over the last couple of years, ranging from every skill level you can think of, and S2 member staff members have replied back in one way or another. Really nice to have that information. There's just, you know, fill this out, you'll get access to that, and then also should you need to ask a question or if you want to take part in the community, then you'll have the account to do that. Up here you'll find other video tutorials. There's a knowledge base, a change log, a codex. Check out the knowledge base, especially this section. Really good articles in here. All right, before I jump right into the software, please make sure that you have a PayPal account. I'm going to cover a quick start guide on the free version of S2 member, and the free version integrates with PayPal Standard. So get yourself a PayPal Standard account, and then follow me on over to my dashboard. I'm going to just dive right in. I'm going to skip through some of the technical stuff and anything that's not absolutely necessary, and just show you the minimum to get people checking out, logging in, so you're making money. I'm back. It's so funny. I was checking stats in the little break that I took on another site that I run, and I realized I was running S2 member on that site making money while I was doing a video about S2 member. It's great. And now it's time to help you make some money. Let's type in S2 member. We've got plugins, add new. S2 member, search your plugins. You're going to see a few that come up in the list. There it is. All of these are kind of like plugins for the plugin. You might want to check these out sometime, but for right now what we need is S2 member's framework. That's what powers S2 member. Even if you're running S2 member Pro, you still need the framework. This is the free version. So install that. I've done it. There, it's already on my list. There it is. Okay? Now once you get S2 member installed, don't rush right into the settings. Take a second, look at the quick start guide, read through this. I highly recommend, these are just short. They give you an overview of how the software functions. Helps so much just to take 10 minutes and read down through this list. And of course, watch a video, especially by Jason, because he's very helpful, right? All right, the first thing you're going to conclude from this quick start guide is that you need to create two pages, the login welcome page and the membership options page. So let's go ahead and go right to that. Pages, add new. I want to create a login welcome page, and I'm just titling these exactly what they are for clarity, but obviously I wouldn't normally do this. Normally I would give it a slug like account, and I would call this my account, and I'll explain more about what these pages are in just a moment. For now, we just need to get them created, get them into WordPress as something we can designate. So membership options page, and we'll just type filler publish. Okay, next step, go to S2 member general options. Let's tell S2 member about the two pages. A lot of people get intimidated. I'll just stop for a moment. A lot of people get intimidated by all these different options. Oh my gosh, what do I do here? I have so many settings. It's normal. It's okay. Just relax. Give it a security encryption key and then skip everything else. S2 member is a mature plugin. It's been around for a while, and so a lot of the stuff that you're seeing is, you know, features that you might want 2 months from now. but maybe they're confusing right now. Okay, just scroll down. Go to Login Welcome Page. Select your Login Welcome page. This is going to be a list of all the pages in WordPress. Choose Login Welcome. That's the one we want to designate as the Login Welcome page. And then Membership Options page. Choose the one that you created. And that's done. Click Save Changes. Okay, so now what are those two pages? Let's go back to our list of pages. Login Welcome page is the page that S2 member will redirect anybody other than you, or anyone. In other words, if it's you, you're an administrator, if you log into the site, you're going to be logged in and redirected to the dashboard. If it's a customer, they're going to be logged in and they're going to land here. So now it becomes obvious. I need to put welcome to your account here. And I should probably call this My Account, because this is going to be the My Account page. And I might change the slug now, Account. So you can see you can do whatever you want here. If your theme comes with some cool short codes and you can lay out and do all kinds of fancy stuff on this page, there's nothing preventing you from doing that. You have full control over it using the power of WordPress right here. Click Update. I'll give you a little tip here. There's a short code that comes with S2 member called S2 member profile. And if you pop that into whatever page or a widget, it produces a profile editing form for your customers where they can update their email address, their name, and all that good stuff. So that can just be popped in wherever. There's more about this in the general options in the dashboard. You can learn more about it. All right, the next thing we need to do is discuss the membership options page. This is the page that is going to contain, you guessed it, your membership options. It's where your PayPal buttons are going to go. It's where you're going to let your theme shine. Most themes will come with things like pricing tables, fancy short codes, whatever it is about your theme that shines, spotlight it here. This is where you want to dress up and get fancy and tell the world what you're offering and how much it costs, what the options are to buy. This is where you're going to put your PayPal buttons, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So let's just empty this out for now. I'm going to call this Prices Licensing. And I'm going to change the slug to just prices. Now, I'll come back to this in a moment, and I will put my PayPal button here. And normally, this is where I would also write some nice sales copy. Whatever it is that I'm going to sell, I want to obviously sell it before I just throw a button up in front of somebody. I want them to know what it is they're buying and why the choice that they're making is a logical one. So, good idea to read up on how to write sales copy and how to structure a page like this one. Now, there's another thing that's special about this page. The membership options page, I'm calling it Prices Licensing. The membership options page is also the page that S2 member will automatically redirect people who do not have access to something that you've protected on your site with S2 member. So in other words, if you tell S2 member that page X is going to require level 1 access and somebody tries to access that page without level 1 access, they're going to end up on this page. So this is a page that becomes sort of the central point of your entire installation of S2 member. This is where sales originate from. It's where all of the restriction options, all of the content that you have protected with S2 member, it's where all of that stuff gets redirected to back to this page on your installation. So very important page. Take some time and make it look nice. All right, I think I already updated this, so let's make sure it's been saved. All right, now, next step, set up your PayPal options. Go to PayPal account details, fill out these 4 fields. Every PayPal account will provide these credentials that S2 member is asking for, and there's instructions here. Just follow the instructions, get these 4 pieces of information S2 member needs, pop them in, scroll down, and click Save All Changes. Now you can create your PayPal buttons. Forget all these other levels and all this other stuff down here. All you need, just to get started, at a minimum, is level 1 access button, and just configure how you want to charge and how long you want to give them access. I'm going to give them 7 days for free, and I'm going to charge, let's make it $5,000 let's make it monthly, every month. And let's see, I might write a description here. I'll just leave it the default for this example. There's my PayPal button. That was sure easy, right? All right, so if you want to look at what these little shortcode attributes do, you can scroll down. This is what you need, by the way, this shortcode. This is kind of for developers, forget this. What you need is the short code, copy. And if you want to learn more about what this actually is, what it is you're copying, then you can scroll down and go to short code attributes explained. If you have about an hour to read through all of this, then feel free. But right now, all we want to do is right click, go here to pages, go to my prices and licensing page, and pop that short code in, click update, and that is going to give you a PayPal button. So there you have it. At a bare minimum, you now have a membership website. You have the ability for people to log in. You have the ability for people to sign up, check out. If they click this button, they go to PayPal, they come back. S2Member handles everything automatically. It handles the email to the customer. It handles the registration form. The customer chooses a username and password, and they log in and they land here after checkout. And here you have that, I put that S2Member profile editing thing in here, but you can dress this up however you want, because all of these pages are just, they're WordPress pages like any other. So you can take all this out if you want and put in whatever it is that you feel needs to be here on your site. And that's it, at a minimum. One thing I did forget to do that's important is in your PayPal options, be sure to set up this PayPal IPN integration. That's another important step. Make sure you copy this URL and you follow the instructions, go into your PayPal account and put this in. That can help eliminate any possible post-processing issues. However, if you look here under more information, it says it's not absolutely required, and that's true, because S2Member is going to set this up in your button. So it's not absolutely required, but I do recommend that you do it as long as you don't already have an IPN URL configured in your PayPal account. Like if it's already empty, if you go into, you follow this instructions and you go in and it's already empty, just go ahead and paste this in. It's a great idea just to have it in there as a backup in your main PayPal account configuration. All right, let's see. Next, I want to show you how to do restriction options. Restricting content in S2Member can be very complex. You can see there's a lot of options. That's one way that S2Member really stands out in the crowd in terms of being able to protect all sorts of types of different content in very unique ways, even down to protecting specific types of posts. There's a lot of control here in each of these panels. However, the simplest way is just to go up here and create a new page or a post, whichever, and just call it something simple like premium content. And I'll put here premium content you paid for, just to keep it simple. And then we choose requires level 1. That was easy. I can skip that whole S2Member restriction options thing because really all I need is this little widget box here. I click publish, and there I now have a page that will only be accessed by people who have paid for it. In other words, they have to have paid. They have to have gone here, clicked the button, checked out, logged into their account. Otherwise, if they click this link, if I click this link while I'm not logged into the site, I would get redirected here. That's my membership options page. So if I click this link while I'm not logged in, I'd end up here and it would ask me to pay. You would be showing me as the potential customer what it is that you're offering and why I was redirected to that page. So that's how you protect content with S2Member. The easy way and maybe the more sophisticated way, if you really want to get in and look at things at a lot more, with a lot more control. Developers, sometimes if you have whole categories you want to protect, if you want to protect things by tag name, there's a lot of control here. If you're running BuddyPress, you can do URI restrictions. So that's S2Member in a nutshell, the quickest way to get started. Go out there, make some money. Obviously, there's more to this. Go to S2Member.com and check it out.
I can't sleep tonight.